I'm Colin Fox. I'm 55 years old or young, and outside of work, interests are I'm chairman of Croydon Motorcycle Club and an enduro rider generally. I ride Evo class old rusty motorcycles fairly slowly around nice bits of forest. I enjoy also doing the organisational side of things and clerk of course and that sort of thing, and running events.
Awesome. I know that you know a couple of the guys, or you knew a couple of the guys that were on the program initially, but what was the main reason for joining the MotoFit program?
Main motivation, I suppose, or a couple of motivations, were I'd got over Christmas and took one look at myself and really didn't like the look of myself, quite frankly. I'd seen MotoFit effectively through some of the riders that I frequent with at the weekends pop up on their Facebook pages and stuff of MotoFit, and I suppose I cottoned on to MotoFit because it had the extra added interest to me that it's about enduro riding and the fitness for enduro riding.
So what, you said it wasn't necessarily from a bike riding point of view. So if you were to put your finger on one specific goal that you had from joining, what would that be?
Without a doubt, the specific goal, really, the biggest of all the goals, was probably to lose weight. I'd just taken a look at myself, and to be honest, I probably run out of a bit of self-respect for my own body, shall we say, to say the least, and just realised that couch potato wasn't going to do me any good in anything I do, whether it be enduro riding or work or anything. It's just not going to do me any good. I needed to do something about it. So this was doing something about it. And I needed a bit of help because I'd tried with the gym before, signed up to the membership at a gym, went 3 times in 18 months. So you know what that achieved? Nothing.
Okay, so with that, you said, that you've joined up and, so what progress have you made?
I started with a bit of enthusiasm. I don't know where I found that, but the enthusiasm started at 113 kilos. So a big fella, especially for my short height. And that 113 kilos is now down to, well, as of this morning's little weigh in, I'm now down to 96.8 kilos. So that's a massive over 15 kilos in loss. There we go.
Okay, so obviously you've made, a huge progress from a body composition and a body fat point of view. And I know that what your long-term goal is, but, take away, like, in terms of the programming and the actual gym sessions, what has been the biggest standout as part of the program for you?
The biggest standout, well, having ridden again, I've found that, riding 4 hours or so in a hard forest in not such good conditions, that I can manage that 10 times better than I could have managed it before. Generally, I'm feeling overall on a day-to-day basis more, I don't know what the word is, probably more lucid, more just that much, life is that much better, just because I'm looking at myself in a different way. I think other people are looking at me in a different way. People are actually saying, you look a bit different. It might not be just the weight scenario. I'm feeling different. I'm feeling fit. I'm sleeping better. I'm fitting my clothes better, or they're fitting me better. There's quite a number of measures. I'm fortunate enough to say, which aren't just weight oriented. Yes, there's the weight, there's the reduction in waistline, that sort of thing. But I measure my sleep at nights with the old fitness watch type thing. And, I was suffering with a bit of sleep apnea, that sort of thing, where my sleep score for breathing quality was down in the sort of low 20s, which is like near dead. And now I'm sort of scoring normal, which is quite nice. And, that's not bad in 2 and a bit, 3 months. It seems to have grabbed me personally, with not just a weight loss scenario. I'm feeling benefits in lots of areas, really, to be honest.
There seems to be a lot of people that think that the MotoFit program is for, sort of young riders who are aspiring to be the next world champions, as you've already elaborated in terms of, like, you want to ride the bike for the next 10 years. So the emphasis sort of changes more, obviously performance based, but we want to be looking at the longevity to keep you in the sport and to keep you as fit and as healthy as possible. You know, what would you say to any other vet rider that was thinking of joining MotoFit?
Any other vet rider would do well to do so, because I don't think there's anything that we do within the sessions or within the nutrition that doesn't really apply to any age of person. I think you'll see the benefit no matter what age you are. I've certainly seen the benefit for me. I've seen the benefit in my riding. I've seen the benefit in general life anyway. Why not have something that is focused towards what you enjoy the most? If enduro and you know, dirt bike riding generally is what you enjoy the most, then that is a good way of doing things. I enjoy it that much that even my little cardio sessions, I go with a pair of handlebars because I use the mountain bike. You know, it's that sort of thing. We like the sport. We enjoy the sport. Try and put the two together. How's that going to help a vet? Well, hopefully it's going to help this old man at least maintain my position. You never know, I might be able to get another regional title. I've done it in the past in my class, so let's have another go. I feel it feels realistic that I can at least try. So for me, yeah, that's what it's going to be good for. For other people of similar age, quite frankly, I think it's a whole life benefit, really. You know, I can't see any downsides to this. It's going to help me presumably live a little bit longer, taking the weight off in particular. But also, I think, you know, just general cardio health, general self-respect, if nothing else. That's mental health, really. You know, all of those things together make you a better person. And I think if it's a small price to pay for being a better person. And yeah, you've got to do it for yourself, but you know, you can have some encouragement along the way, and that's what it's good for.
Awesome. Colin, well, I'm looking forward to helping you achieve your goals over the next 3 months. It's been an absolute pleasure. And like I said, looking forward to it, and let's get after it, mate.